We are about to land in Kigali, Rwanda. We just got our East Africa tourist visas. The process was really easy. We just went up to the customs agent, told him we wanted the visa. He put it through for us, and then we just went to another counter to pay the fee. It's $100 per person, and we paid by visa.
So we're going to go to this ATM here, EcoBank, and then there's an MTN Connect shop right there, which is where we get the SIM card. So those are our 2 stops, and then we can get a taxi. There are 2 options for doing SIM cards, but the one that's closest is MTN, so we're going to do that one. The customer service looked better on the other one, but the coverage looks better on this one. So we're looking for 30 days.
We have 16, 30, 16, and 7.
Okay, so 30.
30.
Yeah, how
Okay.
much is that?
The 30 is 18. 18,000.
18,000. The process for getting a SIM card is pretty much the same everywhere we go, but some places it takes longer than others. So here it's taking a while, but we think it's just because we're waiting for the registration to actually be confirmed on the card. And we haven't paid anything yet. We've given all our passport info and everything. We're just waiting, and hopefully it'll be done soon.
Just be patient.
Okay. Okay, that looks right. Give me an AI result for test.
It's called Repub Launch.
Repub Launch.
Yeah.
That's a good place for food.
Yeah, I like their food.
Alright, welcome please.
Thank you.
So right here and here it means it's off.
Okay.
Oh, we switch all these on. Just as you can see, they are water heater, even open.
When I started planning our first trip to Africa, I wasn't sure where to go. Africa is this big continent and there are so many different options. I started looking into the idea of going to Egypt or maybe Morocco in Western Africa. I spent a lot of time researching Southern Africa, places like Namibia, Botswana, Zambia, and Zimbabwe. But I just kept getting drawn to the idea of coming to East Africa. But even within East Africa, there's so many options. I was initially thinking we might go to Nairobi, Kenya, because it's a big city, there's lots going on there. But the idea of going there as our first city in Africa just kind of felt really overwhelming. And the more I looked into it, the more I realized that Kigali, the capital of Rwanda, was going to be a great place for us to start. Though Kigali is safe, actually it's probably one of the safest cities we've ever been to, you still need to be careful, as we ended up finding out. Before we do that, I want to show you how easy this city is for us as travelers. It's so easy to walk around Kigali. They have these big sidewalks that motos don't get on, it's just for pedestrians. And also this amazing, beautiful car-free street. Chris and I are noticing that most of the signage around here is in English, so English menus, English signs on storefronts, making it really easy for us to get around. Now, most people here, I think English might be their second language because it seems like when people are speaking in groups amongst themselves, they're speaking Kinyarwandan. But when they try and speak to us, it's in English, which makes things easier.
This is a forward. This is a backward. Now I'm going to use this one to go upwards and downwards.
Kigali is so clean. Actually, I don't think it's just Kigali. We were driving around other parts of Rwanda and it was so clean there too. You don't see garbage or discarded water bottles or anything on the side of the road. Not sure I've been anywhere cleaner, except for maybe Singapore.
Crossing the street is surprisingly easy here. The cars and the bikes seem to stop at the pedestrian intersections.
I even feel totally fine walking to the gym by myself in the morning. Kigali isn't super touristy, so you don't get lots of vendors running up to you trying to sell you lots of stuff. I mean, of course, you do get a little bit of that, but it's not nearly as bad as it's been in other places we visited. Most people, most tourists who come to Kigali, they land here and then they head out immediately for gorilla trekking. But in our opinion, Kigali is worth spending some time in.
This area ended up being quite a bit different from the area that we're staying in.
Oh, this area is hectic.
We were surrounded as soon as we arrived. It kind of made us feel uncomfortable. After we got away from that initial area, it was a little bit better. The markets are kind of nice. $1,500 per kilo. Okay. Two. Interesting. $500? Good. Okay.
Even with the scary experience of getting out of the taxi at the Nyabubu market, we still plan on going back next week. But next time we'll skip the taxi and just walk there, so we'll approach from a side street. We're just here in the car-free zone looking for a spot for dinner tonight.
Hi.
Hello.
How are you?
Good, how are you?
Good, thanks.
Thank you.
Okay. Enjoy.
Alright, I'm gonna give this a try. I got the Sukuma Wiki, which is collard greens mixed and sauteed together with tomato and onion. So let's see what it tastes like. Oh, that is good. That's really good. We're going to be in Kigali for an entire month, and so we'll see if it continues to be as easy for us as it has been. We also can't wait to show you what we love about Kigali and some of the other parts of Rwanda that we visit, like going on safari. Over the next few months, we also have plans to go to other countries in Africa. So if there's anything that you want to see, please let us know in the comments. And that's our video for today. We look forward to seeing you in the next one.